Hello. Hi, guys. How are you? Welcome to Muse. My name is Marielle. If this is your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video so the channel starts growing. Okay. I'm sorry that I've been out for some time, but it's summer. I have to enjoy my summer. Now, I've been very busy and I took some vacation. So basically, what we're going to do, we're just gonna see how the energy is right now for the collective, meaning for you guys, the ones that are already subscribed, and perhaps I may connect with someone new. So let's see. We're gonna see what the overall energy is currently. What is the overall energy that you're going through currently? Let's see. All right. So the first card, hostilities. Can talk about that. So just basically fights. Hoping for the best. This is not you, but this is the energy that you're dealing with. We are all dealing with that energy currently because of the transitions that we're going through. That it's the planetary is not just planetary, but I know that anyone that is coming with me in this channel is most likely transitioning into an uplifting, an improvement of life and health, promotions. So of course you're always gonna meet with this type of energy trying to block it. Okay, so it really doesn't matter. The garden and the gate, you see the same thing that I was saying, transitioning, right? We can talk about this card, but it's basically you are trying to make a change. You're thinking about making changes or moving forward with something or taking a different direction. But for some reason, apart from the hostilities that you're facing, right? Apart from this energy, you also are just staying there, right? Just thinking, should I not? All right. Let's see what else. The thinking woman. So that is you thinking, what should I do? Should I leave? Should I stay? Should I climb this ladder? And Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is connected to your sacral, not your sacral, to your root chakra, your foundation, your stability, all of that. And we're just going to leave it at that. And at the bottom of the deck, there's victory in this situation, or whatever decision you are on your way to take. Most likely, you're going to be victorious on it. It's going to be successful. Okay. I just heard like a lot of people are freaking out. Yeah, I do hear stuff. I'm a very gifted woman. I have gifts that you wouldn't even imagine. Anyway. All right, guys. So just the overall, we already talked about the overall. This is probably at work or within a community. You see what I mean? Or it could be your friends. There's 3 girls here or 3 people, right? Then with this victory, but somehow someone is feeling like they have no escape. You see, if you understand tarot, this is basically like an 8 of swords type thing. 8 of swords is like feeling mentally trapped, like not being able to make any move or anything like that. This is how you or someone that you're dealing with is feeling. It's definitely you. Nobody else, honey. Nobody else, honey. Okay. But then spirit is like, you got to appreciate what you have. There's a partnership. There's a man also thinking, right? We have the thinking woman and the thinking man. So this could be a couple. But what I'm getting is like someone is trying to move, like to make a move, right? Someone is trying to make a move, but perhaps there isn't that financial stability that you wish to have to make the steps. Listen, all I can say is that life is too short. Life is definitely too short to be waiting on things to come. If you don't make the moves that you need to make for you to make things happen for you, for your life, for your family, whatever the situation is, because it's a general reading, whatever the situation is, if you don't make the decision to take the step, like how are you going to know? You know what I mean? It's like a saying, if you don't, it's a saying like if you never try, that song, Coldplay, if you never try, you'll never know. If you never try, you'll never know. Trying to sip some chamomile so I can chill the fuck out a little bit. So yeah, let's see what else we got. I want to thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Once again, I love this deck. I actually love this deck. I was shuffling and this is the card that I got. It says just fuck it. Fuck it. You see how there's an alien there with a middle finger? That's like you're unique. There's something about you. There is something about you. You're not even from this earth, or in a way you kind of don't belong where you currently act and where you're trying to move. So you see what I was saying? If you don't make the decision to just say whatever, I'm going to try something different, I'm going to try something new, I don't belong here. It's like the person that I am or the person that I have become is just not it anymore. You see what I mean? This is pretty cool. This is another one. Relieve the pressure. So you may be having headaches or you just feel like you want to blow up on someone. Be careful with that. Be careful with that. Because you know what? This is what this energy wants from you. This energy is ready to rumble. Let me show you. You see this energy? It's basically enticing you to do this. You got to find ways to canalize or release the energy or chill the fuck out like I'm doing right now. Because everything is energy. You see that I'm having my chamomile, by the way? Dominican. I gotta take my tea so I can relax, so I can just, and if I continue, I haven't even shuffled. But let's see what he's saying. This is you at work. Maybe dealing with someone superior to you, like in a position of power. It could be your boss, your supervisor that is just giving you a hard time, right? This is how you're seeing things. You're being annoyed. You're annoyed. You feel like you're gonna blow up, right? You feel like you want to blow up and say, fuck it, fuck this shit. This is how you're feeling. You want to say, like, fuck this shit. I'm done with this. Like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to deal with this community, this group of people. I want to climb the ladder, want a promotion where I'm appreciated. This could be your friends, this community, because the way that I'm seeing it on the table is like this, right? This is how I'm seeing it. So you have the thinking woman and then a group of people, a community, could be a group of friends or a group of coworkers that are helping you in this case. And it's like there's nothing to worry about. You're a lot in your head. Guys, I haven't even started with the tarot. We're just doing energy reading. So you just feel like you have no escape. Like there's nothing that you could do. Huh. I do see a butterfly, which is, it represents, I don't know what animal is that one, but I do see a butterfly here. There's butterflies in this reading. Yeah, butterflies here. You also have butterflies here, which they represent transformation. Look at mine. Cute. It's so cute, right? Beautiful. So then you're just waiting for that, but you're not making the moves that you need to make. It's time to go. It may be time to go. I don't know why I'm saying this too. A majority of my readings, they do come up like that. Do not panic. What the hell? It's getting, I don't want this reading to get dark. I don't want this reading to get dark. But it seems like it's a little dark. If you look at that, I'm not gonna go on that. But it's like something happens at night or you're scared of a tower moment, because that's a tower. Sign of Scorpio. Hi, I'm a Scorpio. So yeah, sign of Scorpio. Yeah, and there's something right behind it. You're scared that something's gonna happen. There's a full moon, like a blood moon there, and clouds coming. Watch it if there's something that you're sensing that's coming your way. I'm gonna have to clarify that. All right, so we're about to get into the tarot to see what this is about. What is this about? Bottom line, we're doing good. I'm gonna take 4 of these. Let's see. All right, let's see what else I got. All right, for now, I'm just gonna leave it there, but there's more to it. This is Capricorn energy for me. It says, I'm not always an angel. Of course not. This is the yin and yang within us, which sucks. You know, you got to be careful with that. But we all carry light, right? And we all carry darkness. During this time, that darkness is kind of like, I don't want to say hunting you. There's something going on that if I continue going further, you see, someone in recovery from health of concern, like you being trapped on something. Let's see what this is about. You know why? Because it calls my attention that you see this card. It says you're lucky, and these people are sick. And you're behind it, and there's a lion behind it. Could be you, could be someone you're dealing with that is just trapped there, perhaps for their own protection. Oh well, I'm gonna try to keep it cute here. But if something comes up, I have to say it, right? The message needs to be said. All right, so let's go with the tarot. We're gonna use the Cosmic Tarot because I feel like someone wanted to know what tarot deck I'm using. This is the Cosmic Tarot. Very beautiful. If you like it, eventually I'll have it available. Hey, Charlie. I do hope this microphone doesn't do one of these things. All right, guys, so I want you to see me shuffling. Let's see what we got. Archangel Michael is a good source. I just know that someone is protected by Archangel Michael. Or you're asking Archangel Michael to protect you in whatever situation may be happening right now. All right, let's see. All right, Spirit, what else we got? What else do we have for my collective? All right, the first card out, the High Priestess. We got the High Priestess. Either that's you or someone you know. All right, what else? Eight of Wands. You see that urge? It's like, I like to joke a lot. So as I jump in, this has to do with action or things being thrown at you and you're being scared. Because if you look, let me see if you're able to see, this guy is petrified. It's like, there you go. There you go. If you look, that's the Eight of Wands. So it's stuff, it's action, it's energy. You see that tower there too? Where did I see it? I know I saw it. Look at those, like the storm coming. It's the same thing that I see here. You see? Either that's you or that's someone you're dealing with that is like, it's really going through it or is about to. What can I do? What can we do? We are in Saturn retrograde, so you know, Saturn retrograde. If you don't know what Saturn is a planet of karma. It's basically karma. When it's retrograde, so everything done, reverse. If you know, you know what I'm trying to say with that. So I don't know. Let's see more. All right. For Wands, hanging on a thread. It's not bad. Four of Wands is not bad. At least on this deck, you're alone there. Queen of Swords. There's a Queen of Swords. We have another lady here. We have another lady. And what else? And the King of Swords. Remember I said that there's a guy there, the thinking man. This is the thinking man. The King of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's usually the man in authority. Man, female, man, this masculine energy. I'm not going to fall for that. Oh, sorry, guys. Respectfully, that's how the tarot actually reads. That's how I read it. That is how I read tarot. So this is masculine, and this is the counterpart, a female, right? So this is either a couple or two people that have like kind of like the same type of mentality. Because Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they are about the mind. The elements of air. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is the element of air, right? Air is communication, what comes and goes. It's the mind. It's how we think. It's a person that's logical, that thinks about the logical aspect of things. This is what these two people are, right? You have a High Priestess there, like, let's see this too. All right, more. I'm gonna be quick. I think we're like in Ten of Swords. Look at that Ten of Swords. It's terrifying, bro. That it's just this person, this Ten of Swords, this person is being stabbed. It looks like has lost part of his mind. Man, this is very sad. And if I go deeper, I don't want to do that. But this was something done. Ooh, child. Girl. You know what I just picked up? This is a High Priestess. Remember I talked about Saturn? Whoever this is, or is either watching me, sorry, right? Respectfully, don't get mad at me. But there's someone there that was doing stuff, and now the Ten of Swords falls under this person. This High Priestess was doing all this type of stuff to a person. Look at that. If it's not now her, because he fell under, the Ten of Swords fell under the High Priestess, and now that shit is coming back at her. Guys, this is getting deep. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, let's see. Three of Swords. Bro, I can't. These are the three people. These are the three people. I'm just going to say it. It's getting, yeah, I'm going to get there. No worries. See these three people? This is Three of Swords. These three people are these three people. It's weird. Very, very weird. All right. You want to run away the Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Wands, Ten of Wands. And you know what's funny with that Ten of Wands? Look at Saturn right there. That is Saturn. Saturn is really taking care of business. Look at how everything is like on fire. Everything is like, it's surrounding this person, and everything is catching fire. Bro, this reading, ooh, this this reading took a turn, and I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it. You see how this is? I'm sorry that I'm laughing. So yeah, so you see all that fire. What I see in this Ten of Wands is that this person has not been touched. So you have been carrying all the stuff, everything that, you know, that's being done in the dark. And now everything around this person is on fire. And look at the Queen of Swords. Look at her face. It's like she knows. She knows. I know she knows. I know she knows. Yeah, she knows. That's why she's like, meh. Saturn is really, because this is how she's been. Already we're at 23. This is how she's been, but now her mind has cleared up, right? She's clear and she's being guided by spirit. Look at that. I forgot how you call this. You guys can help me in the comments, because my English at times is not very good looking. So, but yeah, so her mind is clear. Her crown is back, right? She was in this position because I was under her. But now that Saturn is retrograding, all of that is like really starting to burn. This is happening to whoever was trying to do some fuck shit, because that's some fuck shit, right? Perfect. That's why, look at that. You have the Queen of Swords falls under the community. I told you that before. And then that Ten of Wands falls under the Queen of Swords. And now let's see the last card. On the King of Swords. I don't understand sometimes why people be about this type of energy. I'm not, no judgment, but just know everything in life is a boomerang, right? You understand that? This whole spirituality thing, or things being done in the dark, right? One way or the other, they will always come back to you. Okay? Why would you do that? The Hangman. Okay. And justice. You see what I mean? You can't. As much as you think that you're in control, eventually justice always comes. I feel some negative, weird energy, but that's what I'm saying. Justice always comes. Always, always. I know someone may be like, girl. Eight of Swords. This is the same as all tied up. All right, so you know what I want to clarify? Now, in the King of Swords, at the bottom of the deck, you have Justice. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. We have Justice. What else we got? What's up, Charlie? I gotta be checking on Charlie all the time. This was a good reading. You still want to leave this situation. You freak the fuck out. On this card, just go with the flow, baby. At this card, if you look at that, she has a key. She's holding a key in her neck. So that means that you're able to get out of whatever situation you may be facing right now, or people getting on your last nerve, which happens to me all the fucking time. I don't want to make it too dark. Just know, you know what I mean? I don't want to make it too dark because it's dark. It's good because there's protection. Archangel Michael has entered the chat, honey. Archangel Michael, we gotta love him and not worship him, just in case. And then justice has arrived, right? Justice has arrived. Prince of Cups. Friendship 2. There's another person trying to step in. A Scorpio, maybe, with that Scorpio there, literally, with that scorpion. But that's basically the Prince of Cups is basically the Knight of Cups. All I'm saying is that it's good. All right. Ooh, and now I understand on that duality that you may carry, right? It says you are lucky. Ooh, no. I'm not going to be that type of reader that is going to get happy or whatever. But whatever the hell was being done to you, that's why Archangel Michael is here. There's victory here. If it's to you and your family or your partner, because Queen of Swords and King of Swords, Queen of Swords and King of Swords is a match, right? On the same energy. And then we have you are lucky. So strength with Leo. You see there's a lion there. Lion, we know that represents Leo. We are in Leo season, right? We just had that Lionsgate the other day. Was it on Saturday? It was on Saturday. And then whoever has been doing shit to you, this is their state currently. Oh my God. And you may have want to get along with these people. This is what I heard. Man, we can stay here forever. I want to clarify the King of Swords because the King of Swords shows up as the Hangman. So it's just waiting on something or having a different perspective on things or just waiting for a final resolution. So what is the King of Swords waiting for? And we're going to leave it at that. I think I gotta get up a little bit. All right, so let's see. What is the Hangman doing here for the King of Swords? Hangman and the King of Swords. Hangman and the King of Swords. Okay. What I got a young woman. It could be that Knight of Cups that came up. Okay. So he's waiting on a young woman. He's just waiting for the final verdict. Would that be it? Okay. And then love. Well, that escalated quickly. I'm not going to continue. All right, guys, we're just going to leave it there. I want to thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I'm going to be more consistent now with this channel. And someone asked me to do videos in Spanish. So I'm in the process of creating another YouTube channel where I do readings only in Spanish for you guys, for my Spanish speaking people, my people, Hispanic people that I love, and that perhaps may not understand what I'm saying or not be 100% clear. I got you. So I'll keep you posted. For the moment, I'm not doing personal readings. I do have the information in the description down below, but as of right now, I'm just getting settled and organized because, as you know, if you don't know yet, if you're new here, I do have an actual 9 to 5, and sometimes I gotta take care of business at work. So, all right, guys, love you so much. Thank you so much for your time and for sharing your energy with me. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell so you can get notified whenever I upload, which I'm gonna try to do my best to do it every day. But like I said, All right, guys, thank you so much again, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.